Hello, adventurers and friends. Welcome to the MNmaxed Podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue the Extinction Curse. A recap of Session 5. We awaken the knocked-out druid and question her. She basically says Aberton is destroying nature, her evidence is questionable, and her plan, worse. Moonlight, straight gangster, ends the bitch. We then go deal with Bardolph the Bear, who also seems to have been fucked with by the now-dead druid. There's a brief scuffle, but Jeb handles it with a little magic, and the bear is adorable and sorry. Savatri goes into town to run errands. Meanwhile, Jeb finds out about a fucked-up chicken and decides to go investigate it.
Jebediah can handle a chicken.
All right, Jebediah, you walk up to the chicken. Heavy air quotes on chicken. It pops its head up and it looks directly at you, and it makes that angry pecking motion, and it does a.
Yeah, and I go, hey. No, we'll try the fourth animal empathy for this campaign that's gone terrifically well.
Oh my god.
1. I go right back to it.
This thing fucking hates you. We're gonna go into initiative.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I want everybody to place yourself on the map in a place where you would be at this moment in time.
I got initiative of a 16.
Are the rest of us fucking rolling on this shit? I'm just over there drinking coffee, man.
I'm in town.
I'm in town.
Yeah,
I'm shopping.
I'm gonna say no. It's just Jeb right now.
This is one-on-one fight, Jeb versus chicken.
Unless
Turtle should
Jeb,
be there.
Yeah, Turtle's there. Unless Jeb calls somebody over.
I mean, if it looks like I'm getting fucked, that one guy might leave and go get help.
That's also entirely possible.
I'm sitting by the fire drinking coffee then, waiting for another hour so I can do another treat wounds.
I'm hanging out in my copse of trees.
Is this like Book 5's main enemy, and he's just scouting us right now?
Exactly right.
And I shouldn't have fucking...
The chicken. Book 5 chicken. Yeah, you definitely beat it in the initiative order with a 16. And it is right there on the map, just kind of next to this rock outcropping. It like I said, it looks like it just fucking hates you. So
does it look natural? I mean, like, it's not natural, right?
I want to make you make a nature check, but you already did that. So and you failed horribly. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Maybe
it's not hard to tell.
That's fair, but yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't look natural. It doesn't look like here. Oh, I got it. It doesn't look like an animal. That's for sure.
I mean, it kind of does. So now you're lying to me.
I mean, it does. No, it does, but it does. It doesn't look like it's. That's not a normal animal.
Normal's the word we're looking for.
Yeah, that's not.
I've deemed that it's unnatural. I'm killing it.
All right. You tell me. You tell me what you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go up and hit it. This thing is fucking terrifyingly gross.
Go ahead. Let's see it.
And I've never tasted it.
We're gonna change that.
Exactly. Take this, chicken. 24.
Nice. 24 hits the chicken. Heavy air quotes on chicken.
11.
Ooh, big hit. You slice it. Its skin is tough, but you get a good chunk out of it. Well done.
Is it still hostile?
I guess we'll find out on its turn.
All right, well, let's have him do it.
Then it's the chicken's turn.
It's gonna fucking one-shot me.
Yeah, he's absolutely gonna bite at you with his beak. He's gonna make a beak attack on Jebediah. Roll a 7 on the dice. Get 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
20 hits? All right. 1 point of damage.
Wait, now I feel bad.
Nah, don't feel bad yet. Give me a fortitude save.
It's gonna turn me into a chicken. 11.
Ugh. Nice. The chicken bites you. It doesn't hurt that much. It's like, you little fucker, right? But you start to feel like you're getting slower. It's weird. You have the slowed 1 condition.
Is it going to continue to peck me?
It absolutely is. With a second attack. This one's going to get a 16 to hit.
Miss.
And absolutely, it's going to peck at you for a third time. I mean, you're right there. 14 to hit.
No.
All right. Then, Jebediah, it's your turn again.
I'm going to give a turn to Turtle. 2 turns. Have her move there. And I'm going to attempt to wrangle this thing.
Okay.
I no longer want to chop it off. Now I'm curious why it slowed me. Does flat-footed affect a grapple check?
Oh, yeah, it has the attack trait.
Okay, 24.
24 is definitely going to grapple the chicken.
I just got it by the neck. Like, am I in the control of the grapple where I, have control of this thing? Like, can I just, start walking around with it? Or is that not how grapple works?
I'm going to have to look real quick.
Well, because I was looking for, pin. I assume that's what I would need. But
No, grapple is, the grapple condition means much less than it used to.
Yeah, I think you need him at least restrained, which is the next. You need a critical to get him restrained.
Yeah, you need a critical for restrained. I think the point is you need to restrain it physically with something like manacles or a rope or that sort of thing.
Who sent me out here?
It was the professor, wasn't it?
The professor came to get you to see if you could figure out what.
I tell him to go get Ellie. I need someone to redo a nature check.
Okay. He could do that. Okay, I'll be right back. He turns and he runs and...
I suppose this chicken can go.
It's definitely going to be the chicken's turn, but did you use all 3 of your actions?
I only had 2, because I'm slowed.
That's right, because you're slowed. And you gave 1 action to Turtle.
Yeah.
All right, so then, yeah, it makes an escape check and gets an 18. Does an 18 beat your athletics DC?
By 1.
Okay, all right.
But he's flat-footed.
The chicken wriggles and breaks out of your grip, and it actually strides north of you to get out of the flanking maneuver that you've got going on here with Turtle.
Right up against the rocks, even better.
And it's going to then attack you again.
I'm gonna Chris Pratt this guy's with the dinosaurs. People who have seen Jurassic Park, I guess.
I've seen it. It was terrible.
You get it gets a 10 to hit Jeb, and I know that misses.
Good thing it can go again.
No, 1 action to escape, 1 action to move, 1 action to attack. Yeah, it's your turn again. Actually, you're still slowed, by the way.
All right, I tried to do the same thing and failed.
You failed to grapple.
Just kill it.
The chicken.
What? No, Ellie's almost here. It's fine. 6 seconds have passed. It's fine. All right. Turtle's gonna do it.
Oh, Turtle's gonna grab it. All right.
23.
Oh, hot damn! Yeah, that's definitely a success on the grapple. Turtle comes up and grabs the thing in between its jaws. It will first attempt to escape and gets a 14 against Turtle's.
It misses by 1.
DC. Nice. Okay. It is going to try that again. Get a 15.
Yeah, that's right on.
Also not do it.
No, that's right
15,
on.
15's right on. Got it. So it gets out on the second attempt to escape. And then as soon as it gets out, it's going to make a beak attack against Turtle this time. Does a 22 hit Turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled a 19 on the die. So then...
Slowed 1 damage.
Turtle takes 1 damage and needs to give a fortitude save.
9.
Yeah, Turtle is now slowed as well.
Just 1?
Slowed 1. Jeb, you hear behind you. Jeb, what's that over there?
I'd sure like to know myself. Come take a look at this thing.
She's going to make a nature check. We know
Ignore the axe wound.
She gets an 11 on her nature check. But...
Professor, go get Leshy.
Jeb, I don't really know what that thing is, but it looks freaky.
Well, grats, you got the same fucking info I got. Her nature check determined freaky. All right. Professor, go get the Leshy.
You want me to go to get Moonlight?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have this professor run errands for me. How old's this guy?
I don't know. I picture the professor as like in his early 60s. He's still a really spry dude.
Professor, go get your wheelchair.
Early 60s isn't that old.
Moonlight.
All right, well, I will pin this thing. If
The professor. Yeah. I'm gonna tell Moonlight here. The professor comes up to you while you're meditating, and Jebediah requests your assistance.
Tell him to fuck off.
Where is he?
Behind the southernmost animal pen, in the rock outcropping, dealing with chicken?
No, chicken.
Chicken.
Or a jerkin. Dragonkin.
A jerkin.
A jerkin. Ted, get ready. I'm sending someone to town. I'm sending the professor to town for you. We'll just get everybody.
I'll go see what I can do.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative and get yourself in here.
24.
Nice. So we're at the top of the order. It is, then you can go ahead and take your turn.
Where I moved myself to is one full round of movement.
Ah, okay. Got it. Then, Jebediah, we're back to you then, buddy.
26.
To
Ben.
grapple it again?
Yeah.
26, because it's against their fortitude DC, isn't a critical, but you definitely grab it.
All right. I gave Turtle a turn, and she does it too. No, she doesn't do anything. We're done.
Turtle rolls a 3. You're attempting to restrain it with a critical.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, then that's it. It's gonna go here. Standard get out of Jib's grip. First things first. 21 does it, and then will attack Jebediah. How dare you grab me about the neck?
Hit.
26 hits. It's gonna deal you. Ooh, bigger hit this time. 6 points of damage. That digs into your collarbone. Go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
17.
You're gonna fail. You are now slowed 2. And you notice that your skin is starting to turn this gray, this stony gray color, and your skin cracks, and little pieces of dust come from the cracks.
Kill it.
Okay. Moonlight.
And then it's actually going to use its
Oh yeah.
third action to attack Turtle. Gets a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. All right. Then now we're top of the order, Moonlight.
Can I see it from there, or do I need to get closer? That's 45 feet away.
Yeah, you could see it from there.
Are you fucking kidding me? I get a 9.
That's what is it?
I really don't want to know what this thing is.
A dragkin? Was it a chickon?
A chigan.
Chickon.
I think it's a turd jerkin.
Jerkin.
Turd jerkin.
Moonlight got a 9 on the nature check to identify this thing. Nobody fucking knows what this thing is.
But seeing its hideousness, I'm going to cast Tentacular Limbs on myself.
Okay. Oh boy, this is just rich.
That'll be my turn.
All right, then Jeb, you're up.
All right. If I can't get somebody to come to me to know what it is, I'll just have to bring its corpse to someone else. 26 to hit.
Jeb hits with a 26.
9.
9 damage. You slice the beast. It doesn't look bloodied yet. Now it's turn, and it is going to attack Jeb. Get a 30 to hit. It's a critical hit.
Does that affect the slow?
We'll find out. I'll have to read it. I gotta give you an additional. Okay, so you take 9 total points of damage from that.
That one doesn't get a -2?
The -2 is incorporated in.
Not in the crit. It'd be -4.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
I
Don't
suppose.
just lose your modifier when you get critted.
Right.
So 7 damage then. Yeah, now you're gonna have to give me a fortitude save.
All right, action point. 18.
0 point to the 18. That was not a success.
I'm stoned, guys.
Jebediah suddenly can't move at all. There's a Jebediah statue next to that chicken.
Cool. Well, now Turtle's just your character.
That's terrifying.
Moonlight, it's your turn.
I don't want to get that close to the dumb thing. So I'm scared. First, I'll yell for Kestrel. Yeah, I should be really close for like all of my spells. That really sucks. I guess I'm doing the one, going back to my go-to. Cast Daze on it, I guess. I moved away a little bit, and I'm going to cast Daze. Needs a Will DC 18.
It gets a 12.
That is a failure. I deal it 4 non-lethal mental damage.
It takes that damage.
And that is my turn.
All right, then Jeb, since you are currently...
I get to, real quick, does Kestrel get to jump in there?
Go ahead and give me initiative to see where you'd end up. Well, you can't go before Moonlight.
But I got a higher one.
I know. I'm trying to figure out how to, give that 20 that you just rolled for initiative to be a bonus, as opposed to now you have to wait until after everybody goes.
Oh, just put them right after me. I mean, it's not going to change anything, really.
Yeah, you're right with that. You're right with that.
That
David.
coffee hype.
Yeah, it's the coffee.
Coffee.
I'm ready.
It's Kestrel's turn. You hear Moonlight yell, and you immediately come to attention and ready to go.
I get to hear, and that is the end of my turn.
That's all 3, huh?
Yep.
So you cross all the way down to the south side from where the fire pit was. It's a lot of movement.
That is a really
90
long
feet,
fucking ways.
90 feet.
90, huh?
My speed is 30.
All right. Then after Kestrel, since Jebediah is petrified now, Turtle will run behind Jeb and kind of stand on her hind legs and put her paws on his
Don't
chest.
tip me over, you idiot.
I'm not gonna tip you over. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Turtle just looks confused, and then it's the beast's turn. The beast runs over to the other side and pecks at Turtle. 27 to hit.
Crit. No, sorry. Well, yeah, if it is, my AC 17, so yeah.
That's a crit. Yeah, 5 total damage to Turtle, and I need a Fortitude save.
25.
There it is. Turtle gets a critical success. Not only does Turtle not gain any more of the slowed condition, Turtle loses the slowed value that she had. And the beast is going to spend its third action waddling awkwardly towards Kestrel. Doesn't quite make it. Moonlight, it's your turn.
That's where it stops, huh?
That's where it stops. They can only move 20 feet.
That's
Like I
annoying.
said, it awkwardly waddles.
Alright. I will, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I will throw a telekinetic projectile at it. Grab one of these stones that are kind of hanging out over here and throw it at it. I get a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
I deal it 5 damage.
All right. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. It's starting to look a little down there on health. It's looking unhealthy.
And third action, take a guarded step forward.
After Moonlight, it's Kestrel's turn. You got a chicken thing in front of you. You want to make a roll to see if you know what it is?
I don't have nature.
It doesn't matter. You can do it on. I think you can do recall knowledge untrained. Is that right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, go
Sure,
ahead.
we'll just throw it on out there. I get an 16.
It was worth a try.
Chili's
Not
tie is the highest I think we've got. So.
You
Yeah.
know that it's freaky.
Yeah, I don't care what it is. I'm killing it.
Yeah.
So I take a step towards it. Then I will spend 1 action to activate my key strike. And then I will spend my third action to activate flurry.
We could non-lethal it.
No, I'm killing it.
No. It turned Jebediah to stone.
That way we can figure out what it is
dying.
and maybe
Oh,
we
by the
need
way,
it alive to unstone.
Speaking
Jebediah.
of stoned Jebediah, Ellie is sitting there going, Jeb, no!
It'll be her tears that restore me.
I get a 17, which looks as though it misses. So
17 does miss.
I
yes.
will use my my hero point, and we're gonna re-roll that first attack.
hit that bitch.
So I get a 22.
Yeah, 22 does it.
This is going to be with an extra d6 of force on it. So
Nice.
that's 10 damage.
That's a big hit.
I will then attack again with my second flurry and will miss with a 10. I am done.
Oh, we'll miss. All right. Then after Kestrel, it is Turtle's turn. Turtle is going to run up behind the chicken and make an attack against it.
You're
Jeb,
playing turtle now?
right now I am, yeah.
If I were Spencer, I would be angry about that.
Spencer, are you angry
Jeb's
about
conscience isn't even alive.
that? I didn't ask Jeb. Spencer, are you angry about that?
No, to
No.
my turtle. Do him.
Turtle's angry and wants to kill this thing before it does any more harm.
25 to hit.
Oh shit! Yeah, that hits.
Plus flanking, it might even be a crit.
6 damage. 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Would 27 be a crit?
27 to hit.
Yeah. Would that be
No.
a crit? Because he has
No.
flanking. Okay.
Turtle runs up behind the chicken and grabs it on the neck and just starts going back and forth, just going between its jaws and just breaks this thing's neck and it collapses.
All right. Go get the physician. Figure out what the hell is this.
Fucking run over to Jeb and I'm like shaking his stone body.
Be careful.
Jebediah! Jeb! What has happened to you?
I respond.
So I guess what we're going to need to do is take this thing's corpse to somebody who can tell us what it is and figure out how to revive Jeb.
Is there any kind of check we can make to try to figure out what happened to Jeb?
It'd help if you knew what the fuck it was first.
Well, he has been petrified.
He has been petrified.
First he
That's
was afraid.
obvious.
You know, I could never live without you by my side. Nobody wants to fucking join me.
I was with... I
did the one
Picked it up.
lyric. I needed the next one.
I don't know anymore.
Oh, come on. Okay, I'm done. The entire Aretha Franklin song.
I just wanted to hear Jeb sing. When did you take that bard dedication, buddy?
Next level.
Yeah, Jeb's petrified. I mean, that seems really obvious, and there's no way around that. Turtle.
Guess we go get the apothecary or something, or Ellie. Yeah, because I suppose Ellie failed her check too.
Yeah, she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't
Just
know what
walk the
that is.
corpse around town. And be like, has anyone seen something like this?
Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is?
Oh,
Just
man.
putting the Tradicken in the face.
Have you seen my cow? That's not
Tradicken.
Tradicken.
Moonlight, back in these rocks as you kind of like go over. Wait, you go over to Jeb too and kind of look him over too, right? I would assume.
Oh yeah, I'm standing right next to him.
You see back by it another like corner of the rocks that you couldn't when you were farther away. Another, what looks to be maybe another body. This one is laying on its back.
Like a humanoid body?
Yep.
I will go check it out.
As you get closer, you walk by a stone that kind of looks startlingly like the crumbled statue of a cow, but what looks like it was a humanoid is not like a full statue. It looks like it might have been a gnome at one point, perhaps, but it's broken into little pieces. You do see some belongings here, though. The gnome is wearing some armor and has an iron pick with it. And there's a small pouch filled with coins.
But the gnome is stone.
Yes.
But none of its gear is stone. Just the gnome body itself.
Yes.
Huh.
Is Jeb the same?
Yes.
Strange.
Well, I mean, he's a dwarf, not a gnome.
This seems like a very silly way for this thing to like hunt and feed. Like it turns its prey to rock and then can't eat it. What a dumbass.
If it eats rocks.
Yeah, how do you know? We don't know what the fuck it is.
Nobody knows. I want to tell you something, but I can't, and I won't.
Start walking around camp, asking people what the hell it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Vatri, how goes your town fucking expedition? Did you get your armor?
I mean, I'll grab
would
the
say
pouch.
yes.
What's in it?
Gold, or sorry, silver. 30 silver pieces.
yeah, does Savatri come back?
I'll take the 30 silver pieces, but I don't really care about the rest of it. I'll tell somebody else about it though.
I will say, Savatri, after this time, yes, you will have, or you would have been back. You handed off that list that the professor gave you to the general store, and they said, yeah, they'd get you, no problem. They'd have it delivered out to the camp in a cart, no problem. Look, food stuffs and that sort of thing. When you get back, the professor, who actually ran away from the scene while the rest of the party here wasn't paying attention, to go look for you, Savatri, sees you as you enter camp. Savatri, I'm so glad that you're back. Please, you must come. You must come. Jebediah is a rock.
A rock, you say?
Yes, he's been turned into stone.
Fucking old guy's hallucinating.
Turn to stone when you come on.
You like my nice new padded armor? It's
By
pretty,
a chicken.
right?
But no,
Just stop speaking your nonsense. Just
the
go away.
The padded armor does look very nice, Savatri. But
Go away, old man.
Jebediah was turned into stone by a chicken. You must
Dude, this guy's got some dank shit.
Can I sense motive?
It's just a perception check, but yeah, absolutely.
22?
He's either completely lost his mind, but whatever he's saying, he seems to 100% believe.
He's lost his mind. I'm going to my fucking wagon.
Okay, the professor...
He's turned to stone. It can't get any worse.
Kestrel will grab the corpse of the chicken, and he's going to bring it back into camp, and he is going to try and see if Savatri is back. So he'll go to Savatri's wagon and check to see if Savatri is back.
She's napping in her beautiful new padded armor.
I keep knocking obnoxiously until you come answer the door.
I answered the door.
Do you know what this is?
It's like a
Just
very
fucking waving.
chicken. What kind of check you want on this?
Nature or Arcana, whichever you prefer.
Both of those suck. How about religion?
I could have done Arcana.
Yes?
I have Arcana.
All right, well, redo. First time
Can
you
I
did
redo?
Arcane.
All right, I'll let you redo. This is such a cool little arc, though.
Oh my
no.
god, guys.
Still suck. Everyone sucks.
I rolled my third one for the night.
All right, bring it to Bardoff.
Savatri, this chicken has turned Jeb into a rock. We've
Why
got
did-
to go find a way to kill him.
Do I have any idea what that would mean?
He is a stone. He is a rock. You can go
Never
look at
heard-
him. Pigeons
Never
are going
heard
to
that
land on him and
condition.
poop.
Is there a stoned condition in Pathfinder 2e?
No.
Polypurpose
there
panacea,
be-
my friend. But no, he's really just a
I'm
rock.
gonna hero point this. I'm gonna hero.
Go look at
There-
him.
There's a petrified condition.
Yeah.
To answer your question on the condition. Are you going to hero point this?
No, I'm not. Because I might need it in case I like an actual check to save him or something.
Sure.
I will walk around the entire camp and just say, do you know what this is?
This is what I wanted.
Okay, all right. I'm going to make a series of rolls here, okay? Nobody's necessarily, like, trained in any of these things.
But they may have read a book.
Somebody might have read a book. Somebody might have heard a story. And I'm... How many?
And I wave it in their face just a little bit too close for comfort every time.
So show it to all the dwarves. There's like 50 of them. One has to know.
Okay, I have 30 D20s that I'm going to roll.
As far as I know, this thing specifically preys on dwarves because that's all I've seen it go after. They should know. It's like their mortal enemy.
The dwarf
I believe this is one of
chicken.
your mortal racial enemies, my friend dwarves.
All right, if any of these is a 20,
Fucking all the dwarves know what it is.
I rolled
3 20s and 19, 3 18s.
Not a single one I notice.
Yeah,
They're
Fucking
better than
load-
us.
Loaded dice.
it's almost like I'm cheating.
Loaded dice.
Loaded virtual dice. You do it, take it up, and one of the dwarf throwers does, in fact, like one you're shaking it in front of. I get it out of my face. Gross. It's disgusting.
Apparently 3 of the dwarven throwers now.
God damn it. It's disgusting. Get it out of my face. That's a cockatrice.
A what, sir?
Cockatrice. Cockatrice.
My goodness. Foul.
They're gross. Cockatrice. What am I doing with the accent? Cockatrice. Hey, cockatrice.
It's turned Jeb to stone. What do we do?
That's what cockatrices do.
Well, how do you make it undo?
I don't know.
Well, who would?
Maybe Savatri knows.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah, let me talk to her.
All right.
He
Why do people here think I know things and can talk to people? What like misconception about like I fucking give up. I don't know.
Apparently it's cockatrice. Just
It's cockatrice.
Nah, after the dwarves, it's cockatrice. It's their mortal enemy. They would know.
The cockatrice. Cockatrice. Yeah, the cockatrice. The cockatrice. Savatri.
What?
It's a magical beast. With its beak, it's turn you into stone. If it bites you too much with its beak.
We've already discovered that. It is not new information.
Obviously. Savatri, I'm gonna have you make a medicine check for me.
this is that hero point time.
What's the medicine check for exactly?
To get information about what might help, or more information about the condition that he's in.
Oh, David, do a medicine check.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I've
just
got
as good as
medicine.
mine.
Yeah.
Again, why do you think I'm the medicine person?
You're the medic.
You're the healer?
Yeah.
And Kestrel gets a 23.
Kestrel gets a 23.
Well, just because you rolled a 17 on the dice, you would have gotten a 23. You would have gotten a 24.
Oh, wow.
The dice
My medicine's one better than his.
How else am I supposed to involve you, Ted? Otherwise, you're just going to sit over there and, you know.
But
hang out
that's
on
in
your
character.
phone.
That's in character.
Oh, that's all in character. My bad. Shit, you're right. That is really in character for Savatri.
So what do I know? What do I know with my 23?
The
About petrification?
dwarven thrower walks away because he's done all he can do to help to tell you that it's a cockatrice. You would have gleaned from the dwarf, as far as this condition is concerned, sometimes people recover from it. If they could recover from it, they'll recover from it within 24 hours of the condition setting in. But some people never recover. Some people just are petrified permanently.
Or stone to flesh.
Yeah, it's gonna need to go talk to a wizard, I guess. What wizards does Aberton have to offer?
You would know that you would have to, if he's gonna come out of it on its own, it's gonna happen within the next 24 hours.
Is there
Or we find
anything
a
we can
wizard.
do to help make sure it happens?
You guys all rub oil on me.
rub oil on the stone.
I was just gonna say, there's some like old wives' tales out there that cockatrice bites. You know, rub olive oil on it and it'll get better, or spray some
Put a
Windex.
fucking like egg in his sock, whatever it is.
Essentially, do whatever makes you feel good about it.
Well, we're
There's
gonna be
no-
hanging out for the next 24 hours, which is good because I need to cast like treat wounds on myself multiple times anyway. So we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna pray to Cayden Kalian for fucking Jeb to pull through this shit.
I want to check these rocks like for like a nest or something. Like, is there any, or was that just the dwarf?
If this thing has
Shattered
eggs,
dwarf.
I'm making a fucking omelet.
It does not. No, it does not have a nest. There are no eggs here either.
Well, then I cook it.
You cook the
Yes.
cockatrice?
I cook the cockatrice.
Sweet. Do you have any sort of like skill you could make a roll on that with?
Society?
Sure.
I would have you know that in my inventory is cookware.
Of course there is.
Of course there is. I think society makes sense.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Well, I get a 7 on that society check to cook this chicken, but hey, that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be cooked well.
Now you cook the chicken. It's just
You were gonna
Yes.
turn your insides to stone.
It's like it's like the blowfish where you have to make sure you cut off the poison part before you eat it.
Oh, yeah, the puffer fish. Hey, that gives me an idea, Swanee. Who wants to eat any of Kestrel's cockatrice?
Absolutely not.
I'm just messing around. That's not gonna kill you or
Like-
turn you into stone from eating it.
You did just see what that did to Jeb, right?
That's why I'm so mad. That's why I'm eating it.
Kestrel's going to assume that because this thing looks like its meat is really stringy, that he maybe needs to cook it a little longer than he might with another, with like actual chicken, and he just ends up burning the shit out of it.
I tasted a little bit. How is it?
It tastes terrible.
I fucking spit it out and I'm done.
It's bad. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like chewing gravel.
Gross. But that also makes sense.
You think there might be a way to cook it so that it isn't so awful, but you don't know what that way is.
Really, I was just angry. I was angry that it turned my friend to stone. I'm just going to calm down, cast some treat wounds, fucking get drunk.
Kestrel dips into the tankard.
Moonlight sits by Jeb's body so that nothing can like knock him over or break him.
That's smart. By the way, getting drunk also means praying to Cayden for a boon for my friend.
You're reaching out to Cayden for a miracle?
For a boon.
Oh, is this like a mechanical thing I'm not aware of?
I mean, it's kind of a mechanical thing. It's in the new Gods and Magic book.
It's in Gods and Magic.
Yeah,
okay,
so...
tell me about the boon.
So it depends. So basically what it is if your DM determines that you as a player have done something that your god would think is cool, your god can give you a boon, or if you've done something that your god would think is not cool, they can give you a what's the other word? Curse, obviously.
Oh,
and this, this isn't specifically for like clerics or anything. This could be for anybody who worships that god or who pisses off that god. But like a minor boon, Cayden helps you recover from nights of carousing. While you still get drunk and otherwise experience the effects of alcohol normally, you were never hungover the next morning.
Thanks, Cayden.
A major boon would be an embodiment of freedom. You break fetters with ease. At the end of each of your turns, you can end one effect that is currently making you immobilized as a free action. So that's just like examples. You can do anything you want if you wish to have somebody's god intercede on their behalf or against them.
Interesting. Okay.
And I would say like this is right up Cayden's alley because like his big thing is freedom. And right now, my friend Jeb is not free.
Okay. Are you going to like go off by a fire and get hammered by yourself and pray to Cayden, or are you going to be with Moonlight?
Oh, I will be offering ale to anybody who wishes some. I have 2 tankards on Dalwhinnie. So anybody who wants some, it's on me. This is in honor of Jeb. We need him to pull through.
All right. What about Savatri? What are you going to be doing here for the day?
Drinking with Kestrel.
That's right.
Kestrel.
It's for a good cause.
All right. Then Moonlight is sitting, I don't know if I want to say like somberly, definitely soberly. I mean, Moonlight, are you going to be drinking?
No, Moonlight doesn't think that's a good idea if they are on watch.
Maybe someone should like lay me down. So I'm not like standing up.
This is dangerous.
I'm like at a high tip over probability right now.
You're a dwarf. You've got a low center of gravity.
A very low center of gravity.
That was exactly what I was going to say. That is absolutely to your benefit. Your low center of gravity. Turtle is curled at Jeb's feet. Moonlight is soberly keeping watch over Jeb's form. As the day progresses, Kestrel and Savatri getting hammed, and actually, absolutely, as the day kind of progresses forward, people come by and they see that Jeb, and there are some people who pray to their deities, a few prayers to Desna, Shaylin, and Cayden.
I feel like if I think I read Petrified, it's like you're in a stasis, but I feel like I could still like see, and it's just like, this is what they're fucking doing.
It's absolutely 100%. Yeah, everybody's partying. The entire circus is doing this. After yesterday and after this today, people really are vying together, and Kestrel's really persuasive when it comes to getting people to drink. Kestrel gives a rousing drunken speech to anybody who asks why they need to drink. And after the tragedy yesterday of Myron and taking part in a Cayden ceremony, of sorts to try to free Jeb from his stony prison. Everybody participates. There's a roaring fire. People are playing yard games, bocce ball, horseshoes, getting drunk, coob. They're playing coob. At about just after noon, I'd say like maybe 1 or 2 p.m. on this day. Gosh, hold on real quick before I go on. You know what tomorrow is in world, David, don't you?
I'm not certain I do. What is it? Are you going by like the actual Galarian calendar as it is like of today? Like
No. Well, I started
in-game?
In game. I started when we started, which was the 31st.
Gotcha.
It's the 1st of Callistril. Tomorrow is Merrymead.
Ooh, fun. That is a Caydenite one.
Merrymead is it's kind of like St. Patrick's Day, right?
Sounds about right.
It's absolutely something that everybody in America, at least, culturally appropriates specifically for the purpose of getting wasted.
Well, we're on the Starstone Isles. This is the home of Caydenite. This is where he's most thoroughly worshipped.
I'd say so, but not everybody in the circus is from the Starstone Isles.
That's true.
Then people of all faiths in the circus decide that they are absolutely going to take part in this. But like I said, around 1 p.m., 2 p.m., a man walks into town or starts walking into the circus. He sees these festivities that are taking place. These people look like they're having a great time and celebrating. He looks up and he's holding like a bowler hat against his chest, holding that bowler hat and just kind of twirling it. Nobody sees him. Nobody notices him. He looks a little worried. And he rubs his hand through his hair and walks back towards Aberton. Moonlight, I can imagine you just don't leave your post.
Correct.
Turtle also does not leave her post. I'm going to have this go through to the night and into the next day, unless anybody else tells me that they're going to do anything otherwise.
So during the night, while the moon is up and shining on Jeb's calcified body, Moonlight will do a dance around the body.
And now a dramatic reading of an interpretive dance by Moonlight.
As I danced in the darkness around the stone form of Jeb, I heard a voice. It spoke so quietly that I wasn't sure it was a voice at all at first. Could have been the wind whistling through the rocks.
Pain.
It whispered.
Yours. Vengeance. Death.
This repeated over and over, becoming louder and louder until it thundered in my ears. For a moment it went quiet. Then a female voice says,
A sad fate to helplessly watch on through stone eyes as your loved ones scramble to save you from dying slowly. He is important to you.
You did save me from my master, from my box, my cage,
Your abuser.
says the voice. It is sweet, but rough.
I know what you have been through. Held against your will, starved, beaten, mistreated. I can help you get revenge on those who have wronged you. I can also help those who have helped you.
The voice trails off. I will do whatever I can to help him, as he once helped me.
As I knew you would. Continue your dance this night, little one. I will talk to you again.
I continued to dance, past the point of exhaustion until the sun began to rise. I did not want to risk disappointing the voice.
Abuse. 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 Vengeance. Vengeance. Death. Death. Death.
Moonlight, the sun comes and shines on Jebediah. You have 1 hero point. Kestrel, you wake up and you feel fresh as a flower right now. You've drank that much in the past, and oh boy, usually days like today afterwards are just brutal. But your first light, you pop up, you're feeling good today. What do you want to do first thing this morning, Kestrel?
So Kestrel will, since he is feeling refreshed, what Kestrel's going to do is go fill up another tankard of ale, of course. Pour a little out for the drunken god, as it is Merrymead. And he is going to go sit over by Jeb, and to anybody who's near, Kestrel is going to talk about any story he has about Jeb. Because for Merrymead, it is, for Caydenites, it is about gathering around a warm fire and exchanging stories and jokes to hold off winter's cabin fever. So I'm going to share stories and jokes about Jeb to anybody who will listen, and anybody else who wants to join in.
All right, which right now is Moonlight and Turtle. They'll definitely hear it.
If Kestrel asks Moonlight to, if there's anything that they want to say, they'll just say, "He saved me from my prison. I want to do anything I can to help him in his." And that's all they say.
That's right. Jeb was like the one who rescued you too. God damn. We're getting fucking emotionally deep here in this episode.
Yeah, definitely some Moonlight backstory coming out in this one.
There's this thin stream of light that comes through the trees and hits Jeb's statue. It has been 24 hours since Jeb was calcified, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this.
It's going to be a fortitude save, a save or die, isn't it?
This is save or die. If Jeb does not succeed on this fortitude save, he will be petrified permanently.
Except flesh to stone.
Except for, that's still an
Stone to
option. That is still an option, absolutely. Absolutely. Most people don't have access to something like that, so for most people it is save or die. So here's what I'm going to say.
We all get higher level. Sorry, we all get higher level and then come back for him someday.
Yeah.
He's still level 2.
That's actually the end goal of this campaign now, if Jeb does not recover.
Gotta save Jeb. I mean, Absalom's nearby. There has to be a wizard in Absalom that can do this.
He's got to be able to afford him.
Yeah, that's the trick. So here's the way I'm
Gotta
gonna do
raise
this.
ticket prices.
Jeb's gonna get this fortitude save because of that, and this is just perfect. And I have to let everybody at home know that when I decided that I was gonna take calendar notes on this, that I did not intend for something like this to be so close to Merrymead. But we started on the calendar when we started recording Extinction Curse, and that was the 31st of Abydos. And on the 2nd of Calistral is Merrymead, and here we are. Because of the amazing dedication and the ceremony that Kestrel committed yesterday, Jebediah is going to get a 2nd hero point. Moonlight gracefully dances around in circles around Jeb, and it's a somber dance. I'm going to give Jeb a +2 on one of the rolls that he gets to make with this fortitude save and his 2 hero points. Are you ready to roll the dice?
Yeah, dude, sure.
I'm anxious about this. Spencer, are you anxious about this?
I mean, my next character is just gonna be a wizard. But eventually gets to this. Then I switch back to Jeb on book 3.
Oh, shit.
It's Jeb's cousin that dedicates his life to saving Jeb.
Yeah.
So, I don't always do this, but at my table, I generally have a tendency to, if we're in the situation where it's roll or die, I like to let the party know what the DC is. The DC of this fortitude save is 20.
What's your fortitude, Jeb?
6.
Whew.
+2 bitches.
Nice.
That'd be a 20 on the dot.
It's a 20 on the nose. That's a 20 on the nose. Well, shit, Spencer, now you've got 2 hero points.
Stone to Flesh is a 6th level divine or primal spell.
Yeah.
Just in case we ever need to know that.
Rough. It's a 12th level
That's
caster.
11th
Or 11th
caster.
level. Yikes, dude.
We're doing fine, guys.
We're fine. We're fine. Okay,
But it's fine. All right,
I got
go,
this. It's
Tyler.
fine.
Describe.
As the sun and this ray beams down onto the calcified form of Jebediah, Kestrel, you look up at the sun and you look down at Jeb, and behind him, you swear, just for the slightest moment, you see, like way in the distance, a man standing back by the trees holding up a tankard, and then turns and disappears behind the tree, and Jeb's body slowly from top to bottom begins to return to normal.
Guys, where's the chicken?
I cooked it, and it was rotten. But here, have a drink. It's Merrymead.
All right.
Glad to have you back, friend.
Moonlight will now take a tankard and
Put your tendrils in it.
Well, then,
I still don't know if Leshies can get drunk, but fuck it, saying they can.
We're gonna
like
try.
we're going with it. The circus, suddenly you start hearing, like, around the circus, Jebediah's back! Jebediah's back! He's alive! Jebediah's alive! One by
Another
one.
fucking prophet of the circus.
It's alive! It's alive!
The whole circus ends up trotting over, first one at a time, and then everybody all at once. The professor looks over at a very big burly man and whispers in his ear, and he jogs off. The man comes back with just his big giant armfuls of tankards and Dalwhinnies following him. He then runs back and gets another barrel, and he just starts bringing barrels over. The professor this was one of the supply items that the professor put on the list to bring up, was lots of mead and lots of ale. Basically, the professor and the bearded man hand out drinks to everybody, and everyone raises a glass and looks to Kestrel to toast.
My friends, we have been through a trying time over the last 48 hours. 48 hours? 30-some hours. Some hours have been trying. But here we are, all of us, unscathed, except for poor old Myron, for whom we raise a drink. On this day of Cayden Merrymead, let us drink to good Jeb, who is no longer a stone, to good Myron, who is dead, and to the Circus of Wayward Wonders.
To the Circus of Wayward Wonders!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Jeb, 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 Jeb.
Thank you for joining us here on the MNmaxed Podcast. We want to encourage you to check out our website, MNmaxed.com, where you can find links to all sorts of different things like our Discord, where you can come and chat with us and other fans of the MNmaxed Podcast. You can also find our Patreon, where if you'd like to support us, we would really appreciate that. You can also find information about all of these characters that we're playing, like character sheets, backstories, and art. Join us again next week as we continue the Extinction Curse. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.